This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Warning: renew both sets of front brake pads at the same time. Never renew the pads on only one wheel, as uneven braking may result. Note that the dust created by wear of the pads may contain asbestos, which is a health hazard. Never blow it out with compressed air, and don't inhale any of it. An approved filtering mask should be worn when working on the brakes. Do not use petrol or petroleum-based solvents to clean brake parts. Use brake cleaner or methylated spirit only. Note: the procedure shown does not include information specific to models equipped with brake pad wear sensors. Apply the handbrake. Loosen the relevant front wheel bolts. Then jack up the front of the car and support it on axle stands. Remove the front road wheels. If new pads are to be fitted, reduce the fluid level in the master cylinder reservoir to the minimum level using a syringe or similar tool. Renew the upper and lower guide pin bolts. Discard the bolts as new ones must be used. Slide the caliper from place and suspend it from the coil spring using wire to prevent straining the brake flexible hose. Remove the inner brake pad and then the outer brake pad. Unclip the inner, outer, upper and lower shims. Clean the mounting bracket with aerosol brake cleaner and a soft brush. Measure the thickness of the pad's friction material. If it's less than 1.5 mm, renew all the front brake pads. Inspect the dust seal around the piston for damage and the piston for evidence of fluid leaks, corrosion or damage. Also inspect the brake disc and confirm that it is above the minimum required thickness. Press the upper, lower, inner and outer shims into place on the mounting bracket. Note that new pads may have an adhesive foil on the back plates. Remove this foil prior to installation. Apply a thin smear of high temperature anti-seize grease to the edge of the pad backplate where it contacts the mounting bracket. Fit the inner and outer brake pads and make sure that the friction material is against the disc face. If new pads have been fitted, push the piston fully into the caliper body using a piston retraction tool. Keep an eye on the brake fluid reservoir level as the piston is pushed back. Slide the caliper into place over the pads. Using new guide pin bolts, fit them and tighten to 30 Newton meters. Depress the brake pedal several times to bring the pads into firm contact with the brake disc. Repeat this procedure on the other front brake caliper. Check the hydraulic fluid level in the brake reservoir and refill it to the maximum mark as necessary. Refit the front road wheels. Lower the car to the ground tighten the road wheel bolts to 120 Newton meters. If new pads have been fitted, full braking efficiency will not be obtained until the linings have bedded in. Be prepared for longer stopping distances and avoid harsh braking as far as possible for the first 100 miles or so after fitting new pads.